Hey guys, just coming on a little bit early to talk pregame. Um, yeah, I said I started at 11, but why not start a little bit early? The game starts at 11. It's really up to you guys whether you want to join. So yeah, was going to start at 11 to start at. Um, Decided to start earlier. To start. Yeah, this is originally supposed to be for 11, but I decided to make it for a different time because yeah, we're watching. I wanted to talk about the pitching matchups and stuff. Like I think it's Alcantara, um, Alcantara, um, or whatever for the Marlins, number 22. And that's why I put Interstate 22 because they're all they're not. No one's playing at home. And then I put Interstate 54, which is Max Fried's number. So that's kind of explains the thumbnail. Yeah, so I'm a little bit early watching. I hate I hate watching this pregame on this specific pregame because it's got David Ortiz. He juiced. He was very and he's kind of a jerk on the field. Kept breaking bats in the dugout every time he struck out. Oh, they're doing D Train. He's also an A's announcer. I mean, Dontrell Willis, great prime. I think he won a championship with the Marlins. Then injuries cost him. Wow. All right. So yeah, it's on FS1. I mean, Fox Sports 1. That's what the game will be on. So yeah, anyone want to talk? I'm actually gonna put my predictions as I speak. I think it will. I think I pre uh, predict Miami 3, Miami 4 versus ATL. Since they don't really score as much, I'm gonna put 4-2. I'm picking Miami because they have an offense unlike the Braves. So yeah, I'm not really gonna. It's not. This is not really gonna be that exciting until then. Until the 11 o'clock game starts. So we got 30 minutes of pregame and talking. We could talk about whatever. Miami has better bats. Better. Better. Oh, free. Whereas ATL has 3 hitter. So ATL has like 3 hitters. Um, Meaning Atlanta has 3 hitters, which is I'm rooting for the Braves when I'm picking Miami. So yeah, and Max Fried's their best pitcher, so I'm gonna say the bullpen's gonna be giving up at least 2 runs here to Miami. And yeah, and I think it's gonna be the starting pitching will give up one for the starting pitcher for Miami will give up 1 run and the bullpen will give up the other. That's my prediction. I'm not too familiar with these. I I'm more familiar with ATL, but yeah, Atlanta needs to win at something. Miami's already won stuff in the 2010s with LeBron James. Now they're back in the finals. I mean, they got the Hurricanes in college football. What more does Miami even need? Atlanta hasn't really won anything since '95, and that was with like Maddox and everything. They underachieved, so because they should have won more. I had like no sleep last night. Sorry, but I should be ready for game time. This is just me doing warm up. So, and I'm waiting for some people to come on. And the phone is ringing, and it is a spam call. Nice. There we go. I hit off so that we don't have to hear it. Now, I've got a different setup than I usually do for baseball games, so and I'm allowed to have the sound on because you guys won't be able to hear it. The TV's way like over on the other side of the room, rather than me being right next to it. So yeah. And by the way, Atlanta has Freeman. I would say Albies and Acuna. I as far as like guys that are actually super good at hitting. There are a few. Other than that, they have like about average to above average bats. They just can't. They just didn't seem to capitalize last series. They didn't hit well at all, and so they're gonna need Max Fried to really pitch well. I trust Max Fried. I just don't trust their bullpen. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I think I started this a little bit too early. Should have gone with 11. How about the A's yesterday blowing a lead? I'm a big A's fan, but Sabathia is really upset at Correa for making that mixtape about that they keep showing whenever the Astros play. But well, we're here to prove that we can still do it without the cheating. Screw you, man. You would have won the championship without it. Have you seen your batting averages? And you're getting handed this season. You would have made the playoffs this season. It's 5 teams make the playoffs. They were a 6th seed. I hope they get rid of it. And so everything worked in their favor. They never got any consequences. They got and uh, they never got booed at all because fans can't be there. So basically, they didn't get any reprimand for anything, and now they're gonna win because you're not allowed to beam them or anything. You can't take your aggression out on them. They're allowed to beam you intentionally, but we can't beam them. That's how that season's worked. And then we get suspensions for what Joe Kelly did. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they should be banned from the playoffs for a year, like they do in college football. They should have suspended players too, certain players. So I hate Bregman. I hate Altuve. I hate Correa, and I hate Reddick because they said Altuve didn't cheat. Well, oh well. Well, just look at the results. And then Correa's made this mixtape and is very vocal about how nothing's changed and like how we learn basically never even owning up to anything or like taking like ownership and apologizing. Like they never apologized. Reddick came from the A's, and I feel he's stooped pretty low, and he's gonna be also remembered as an Oakland Athletic. It's just a mess. And then we have to face Greinke today, which is not good for us. It's just I don't know. Oh, it's great experience in the playoffs. That's what the announcers just kept saying over and over. Oh, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. Of course, they came back, and you're everyone more pissed off when they come back because you're saying, oh, they have this great playoff experience. They know how to handle losing by, they know how to handle being down in a playoff game. They know how to blah blah blah. They cheated, and that's why they have a positive. That's why they have confidence. And they didn't win. The A's lost. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, so I'm kind of irritated that the Astros won. I want the A's or Yankees to beat them, preferably the A's because I'm an A's fan. Mainly because they're the two teams that got screwed over, or maybe even the Dodgers. But I really don't want to make it far. I don't want them to get past this round. I want the A's to knock them out. Not just because I'm an A's fan, but because I feel like they've taken first place from us for like for back-to-back seasons, 97 wins, and we don't win the division because the only reason they had the upper hand was they cheated and won like more games than us. It's BS. Wow. Mattingly, Miami Marlins coach. The Marlins have never lost a playoff series. All 7 series that they've been in. Nice, but they haven't been in like 19 years or something like that. No, not 19. Wait, 20. I think 2006 was the last time. Yeah, 2006 was the last time they made the playoffs. So like 16 years, but they're undefeated in the playoffs as far as playoff series. They came in '94 or something like that. This is their fourth playoff appearance. They went to in '96, 2003, I think, and 2006. So in a 10-year span, they won 3. It's pretty good. And Jeter owns the team. Nice. DJ. People still say at shortstop when they do like a turn play, they're like Jeter. All the kids still say it, which is weird because he's been away from baseball for like 4 or 5 years now. The only person I trust on this panel here, if you're watching, is Frank Thomas, A's hero in '06. He sent us to the. He's a big reason why we made it to the ALCS. Oh, D Train. Wow. Oh, Schwarber. Alright, I'm gonna check something on my phone. And a few things on my phone, and re- so yeah. Oh, and at some point in the near future, I will have a new logo. It will not be the 3 heads with the teal background. It will be something completely different. Um, it'll have like a seashell background, but it's like teal, and then it'll have really cool letters saying Team Rooney. Be a pretty cool logo. You can check out her videos. Um, I made a video on her. It's Lena. Um, Lena's Creations or something. If you look her up on Instagram. So yeah, she's really good at art. I could pull up some pictures of her stuff on Instagram. Let me get to it. I know her from high school, but she's one of those artsy people I know. Very creative, and she'll do custom art for you if you really wanted. Let's see. So yeah, basically she does stuff like she also does photography. But check out that art. That's hella cool, dude. And then she likes doing dogs and like wolves and stuff. Let me go back to this. See the eye right there? That's like her signature thing. She did this cool patterns. This one doesn't really have an eye, but it's cool flowers on that one. If you like a floral type design. Okay, I'm about to show you my favorite art of hers. That's just kind of cool. It looks like it's like stuff oozing out of the eye, and then it's like a sketch first, and then they add color. That's really cool. And she also has a website that's on that page. Yeah, so look up Lena's Creations, Lena's dot space dot creations on Instagram. Like I said, I've made a video on it. Um, and yeah, and yeah, there's her website listed art. Oh, she's very good at dog portraits. I want to show you. She will actually. That's a big specialty of hers. So yeah. So yeah, I'm actually going to post something like that. I'm gonna post her website, copy the link. And it's a Weebly page. Yeah, so I'm gonna enter the live stream on this as well, on my mobile device, so it's easier to answer the questions and type things. Your channel, live. You got one person watching. Well, let me turn off the volume because it will echo. Um, she does custom art. Yeah, she does like custom art, and it's really good. Um, and she's doing my logo, and she is making my new logo. So if you guys want to check that out, I just feel like sharing it because, yeah. How do I pin something to the top? I don't know how to. And yeah. Okay, there we go. If you guys want to check out that link before we actually start the actual video, that would be good. Um, yeah, so basically, I'm also going to be typing based on my phone instead, and I can pay better attention to the chat via that. So I'm going to be looking at my phone here and there. And it's so good that I offer that I don't benefit from uh, this from her website for advertising this. I'm just doing it as a friend. Um, yeah, she's really good. She's probably one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm gonna actually text her right now. Um, just uh, the link to to the thought you might like it. All right, yeah. Okay, we're pretty okay. Seeking his first career win versus the Marlins, Max Fried. Okay, looks like he struggled against him. Another advertising, Tatis Jr. He's playing the Dodgers. It's going to be really tough. So, if the Padres can't beat the Dodgers, I'm picking the Dodgers. The Dodgers pretty much have a free pass to the end. Wouldn't it be great if like the A's San Diego versus San Diego? Except there'd be like no East. The MLB wouldn't make as much money off of it, but yeah. So yeah. Oh, Clevenger is officially in the playoffs. I thought he was out. He's out for the wild card series. Clevenger. Dodgers might be in trouble for this game one. So yeah. Yeah. I'm we're just waiting for the game at this point. So yeah, she does great artwork. She loves doing animals. If you ever want a portrait of your pet, you definitely have to go through her. Lena's Creations. And the prices will vary based on what supply, based on how many things are added to the art. So keep that in mind. Let's go to her work. All right. See, look at that dog thing. And yes, I'm watching my own live stream. Whoa, look at the colors on this one. How do you get them to be that vibrant? This one's cool. Very pastel like. Kind of shiny ish. Just cats. Oh, nice horse. Two dogs. Mermaids, like so, like mythical creatures. She does this all herself. So yeah, I recommend her as if you ever need custom art made. It's better than going to like an antique shop where they're gonna be way more expensive, and they're probably better than what and they're way more original than what you're gonna get at those places. Just thought I'd throw that stuff out there. Oh my god! Wow, wow. The Braves have some good players, but like the rest of the roster is crap. I'm rooting for the Braves. I think the Marlins are gonna win. We got 9 minutes. We got about 17 minutes till game time. Looks like it starts at 11:08. So I'm just talking. Um, I always go for a short live stream towards the end of the day. Yeah, right now we got two people. Pretty soon we'll probably have more. But I'm just kind of. What do you guys want to talk about? How are you? How are you guys? Oh, screw you, A Rod. You're so full of yourself. I hate A Rod. His own Yankee fans hated him, and he helped the Yankees to a championship. Freaking juicer. Thinks he's better than everyone else. I don't like A Rod. I have very little respect. I hate this pregame because of Pedro Martinez. A Rod and Big is a Big Poppy. I hate all of them. Come on. Where is this being played? Let me check that out. No, they're saying they didn't let the Reds score a run. The Reds are terrible. It was the Reds' fault, really. I blame the Reds for that. That is not a good uh, test at all. The Reds have been screwing over their starting pitchers all season. And I'm just looking up where this is going to be played, so we have an idea of the ballpark. Braves versus Marlins. 22. Braves versus Marlins. Game 1. Location. Where is this being played? Oh, Minute Maid Park. This is which is in the Houston Stadium. That's annoying that Houston gets to make money off that. Pretty sure they do. Their advertisements. Oh my god, it's at Astros Park. I can't just get away from the Astros for a couple hours. God. Come on. At least it is not Joe Buck. He never get good. Hey, at least we don't have Joe Buck like we do sometimes in the playoffs. He never gives good info, and he's acts like he's very condescending, and he's never and critical of the players from a player perspective, and he acts like it's as though he's coming from a player's perspective when he's not a player, and he never has been. I already have to hear him do football, so on Fox. Oh, we might actually get him since it's FS1, Fox Sport 1. Damn it. There we go. Oh, here we go. It's coming on really soon here. Last predictions, guys. Come on. It's coming up any minute now. Last predictions. Last predictions. I'm picking the. Who wins the World Series? Yeah, Dontrell Willis is picking the Dodgers. Frank Thomas picking the Yankees, and then Dodgers for David Ortiz. Of course, I'm picking the Yankees. they're actually saying they'll two pick the Dodgers and then and then two picked the Yankees. I hope they're both wrong. Although I want as long as it's not the Astros this year. I'd rather have the Dodgers win than the Yankees or uh, Astros. So as for the World Series win, I don't know. The Rays seem pretty good. I'm not counting them out. Now the A's maybe so. All right. AJ Przinsky and Adam Wainwright. I was trying. It looks like it's an audition for Wainwright. Do you guys like Wainwright? I appreciate what he did in his career. He's mentioning a lot about the pitching, not necessarily the bats. So the bats. He's got a good announcer voice. Never really heard interviews with him because he's a very team oriented guy. Oh, Przinsky, overrated catcher. Come on. Oh, Freeman. Freeman had 37 extra base hits and Ozuna had 18 home runs. Yeah, but those were only 3 players they showed. Where's Ozzy? They didn't even mention Ozzy Albies. Like 4 players. Wow. Oh, they're showing Dansby Swanson. Dunsby Swanson. Such a sophisticated name. Would you like white wine or red wine? I don't know, it just sounds super sophisticated. Like the name Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson is a sounds very so he is a, however he plays harder than most guys in the yeah, I'll basically be making fun of Dansby Swanson's name just because I think it's a very sophisticated name. If he went by Dan or Danny Swanson, then it'd be different, but Dansby reminds me of Gatsby. I think that's why it sounds so sophisticated. And then Swanson, swans are supposed to be very elegant creatures. I don't know. It's one of the more sophisticated names in sports, yet he's plays so hard. Like he's not afraid to get dirty at shortstop. So things he doesn't really look sophisticated either. He's kind of got that rugged haircut and like stuff like that. So I don't know. But his name sounds very sophisticated, and I want to say it in a British accent, even though I'm failing to do that. Accents, baby. Sophisticated. To hit or not to hit. To dive to or to slide. Dansby Swanson. We'll figure it out. Dansby, we have a guest. Uh, Come on, Marlins. I want them. I don't know what team I want. I think I want the Braves because they have a better chance against the Dodgers. I feel like both these teams don't know each other quite well. Uh, so the pitching won't be as good as last series. Like the Reds and the Braves hadn't played each other all year, whereas these people have, rather the Marlins and the Braves have played quite often against each other. So you're actually not going to pitch as well because they know your pitches, they know your routine, they know pretty much everything about you, your tendencies. So a lot less times of people getting fooled. Probably going to see more offense as a result. Then again, the pitcher knows the spots that people swing at. So I guess I don't know. So yeah, I'm basically we'll see where we are in the fifth inning. Going to the fifth inning, and whether I'll keep and if it's a close game, I'll keep live streaming. If not, I'm just gonna end it right there. Oh, announcers always say Uncle Charlie. I forgot. I guess that means curveball. Oh, I see. Yeah, nice. Max Fried, 202 curveballs this season. Looks like that it's his pitch, his two-strike pitch. Well, Jesus Aguilar, Brian Anderson, Corey Dickerson, Garrett Cooper. Those are all pretty good ones. Underrated. Wolich has been hitting well too. Oh, birdie. Why not let it fly on the first pitch? Make the ball fly. Aw, gotta let it fly on that one. Dude, it's just. Why aren't you swinging, dude? You're a leadoff guy. You're supposed to be aggressive. at the plate. Wow. That was terrible at bat, dude. I don't care if you're facing Max Fried. You should have. Those were three good pitches to hit, and you didn't swing two of them. And then and then that last one was right down the middle, and you couldn't even make contact. You didn't come close to the ball. Birdie is Birdie ran into the sliding glass door there. This guy's got power. Jesus Aguilar. He's got playoff experience, unlike most of the players on this team. Just foul. He's he's short, but he's strong. Sorry about that. Ooh. Wait, they're talking about manager of the year. That's supposed to be for regular season, technically. He's out. Much better at bat though than the last guy. Oh, it's Garrett Cooper, their best batter. He has a home run this postseason. Oh, hey, at least they started swinging and didn't. Oh, he's safe. Couldn't dig it out. Freddie Freeman couldn't dig it out. What? Austin Riley made a bad throw. They're lucky they didn't go by him and go to second. Wow. Error. Oh, Brian Anderson can hit. Wow. That was deep. Come on. An 0-1 count. I just want to see a high scoring game. I want the Braves to win, but, I like both of these teams. I'm more on the side of the Braves, but obviously I like Miami. He's thrown 10 pitches in the strike zone this inning, 0 out of the strike zone. Wow, struck him out. 11 pitches, all strikes, or in the strike zone. Wow. Incredible. Well, it's commercial, guys. Thoughts so far? 0, 0. After top of 0-0. Hey, somebody got on base in the first inning. Didn't see that coming. So, what do you think of Max Fried throwing strikes, either in a strike zone or for a swing and a miss? Everything being called either a strike or put in play. 11 straight strikes for you to start the game. That's through one inning. Do you think he'll continue throwing strikes or not? How do you think the Braves will do in the first inning? I feel like the first one to score wins in this situation, in this game, based on their prior series. Miami, one of Miami's best players, Starling Marte. He's not in the lineup because he broke his hand because of hit by a pitch last series. Well, Acuna coming up. It's Acuna, Freeman, Ozuna, Darno, Albies, Dansby Swanson, Adam Duvall, Nick Markakis, and Austin Riley. Wow. Whoa. 96 to start the game. He's got adrenaline. It just can help or hurt a pitcher because your head's not necessarily all there. The logic aspect. Oh, whoa. First batter for the Braves. Home run. Wow. Whoa. And Pablo's loving it. Pablo Sandoval, who's not even who's on the bench, so just loving it. But Pana's loving it. What? No way. How embarrassing for Miami. 2 pitches in, he's giving up a home run. Yikes. Well, I hope we see a closer game. Because this is. If we keep going at this rate, I mean, right now this guy's got an infinite ERA for the game. It just gets worse and worse. Oh, it's no longer infinite ERA. I'm going to be using a calculator that's specifically for ERAs. So, yeah. So I want to see what this guy's ERA is now. I think it's 27 or 81. I don't know. ERA calculator. One number of. And yeah. Oh, ERA of 90 right now is what it's saying because it's point one. Number of innings pitched, 1/3. Oh, now there's 2 outs. 0.2. Okay. His ERA is now at 45, I think, is what it says. Because I typed in 0.2. That can't be it. I think it's at 18. Trying to figure this out. I don't think this is a good calculator for that. No. No. So there's 2 outs and 1 earned run. And also I've got to hit calculate. Well, 1 earned run. Keep messing this up. So yeah, 1 earned run and 2 outs. Check. Let's check it out. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, it's he has an ERA of more than 27 right, of more than 9 right now. I think it is at 27 for the game. Oh, nice. Could get worse. Well, what a first inning. Must be pretty hot in Houston right now because they're already sweating after like 1 home run. Acuna's already sweating. Wow. So yeah, guys, this is if it's like a 2 or 3 run game at at least a 2 run lead at the end of 4, I'm gonna stop. But also, this is just like I've been on for a while. Started early. Just wanted to do the first couple innings with you guys. Will be on for 20 to 30 minutes more. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do a full baseball game. I tried that last time and it hurt. Right, it was just too much. Not gonna make this much longer because I started too early and now I'm tired. So yeah, I'm not really getting views, so I may hop on at for the A's game or something because it's just no one's talking. Well, not getting viewers. Going come back for the A's Astros. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be back for a better game. This game's kind of like two teams I don't really care about. So yeah, I'm ending this one. I'm not getting views at this time of day. Maybe at 1 o'clock I will.